Hello, punters. Welcome to the Bet Slip. Betting show brought to you by the Leg Up Australia. Woodhead, BJ, Borgy, fellas. So much to talk about. How are we?
I'm wonderful.
That's good.
Back in plenty of winners.
You are on fire,
Absolutely
mate. You are
flying
absolutely on
at the
fire.
moment.
We might just rip straight into that. But first, we've got plenty to talk about today. We've got the international games. We've got State of Origin Game 2. We've got the Winter Stakes at Eagle Farm.
Group 1 racing.
Oh, mate.
NRL multi last week.
You should feel me down
Too
here.
good.
No, lost. But we did have that.
But you
multi.
had Manly in it and they won and you got that leg up.
That's true.
We officially hate Hawthorn, all three of us.
Yeah, I
Because they
always
killed
have.
the Friday fill-up, and we were...
Oh, we were flying
I
in
know.
the Friday
Mate,
fill-up.
the
You let
punters
us
were
down,
onto that. I know,
actually.
and
You
I
let us down.
never let us down.
You do. You
No,
do.
never.
In the
Well, you let us down on
sometimes
Friday.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
say,
Friday.
In the what?
No.
Mate, I'm so sorry. I thought Hawthorn had the wood over him. You thought the same thing. I thought there was
Don't blame
there.
me
Yeah,
for your
you mentioned
shitty
him.
tip.
You mentioned him.
You did AFL,
Yeah,
mate.
you
I
did
tell
agree
you-
Go on,
with
take
me.
ownership. Take ownership of
I
it.
tell you who hasn't been giving out shitty tips, even though he got caught. He gave a shit tip today.
Yeah, the punters were on me today.
You can't win every single one, but you're
I
killing
tell
it,
you
BJ.
what, for anyone that doesn't know, BJ came out today, Wednesday the 19th. This will probably come out tomorrow, Thursday the 20th. BJ tipped in race two.
Bet you're flying.
Betcha Flying at Canterbury tipped. Betcha Flying SP'd
$17.
$17?
best tote.
What about the one you got on Saturday, about $10?
$19.
$19 on Saturday. He's
Top
been
luck on Saturday.
There you go.
But then today, race 3, thing came out, was ridden horribly. Someone wrote, shit tip.
And actually, that was my black booker in that race and my best bet of the day won that race.
Yeah.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, the best
Nice.
bet won that
So your actual tip won it.
race. Yeah.
But you...
So they were into me.
We'll just
Well,
talk...
you got to get a win when you tip the whole card.
I'm sure you just listened to the Leg Up episode 16, the podcast that we record prior to this. But we just said we've just hit that point with our Facebook where we're copying a lot of abuse and trolls. And I can say that properly now because I didn't know what trolls were before. But, mate, well done. You're
Thank
on fire
you.
at the moment. Absolutely firing. Hawthorn killed me in my AFL multi last week. How'd you go on yours?
Newcastle got us. They got flogged by Melbourne
Bloody
Storm.
Newcastle.
I didn't think that was going to happen.
That's
Nah.
okay. They usually some sides like
The other
that.
ones were tough, and we scraped through them. Unfortunately, Newcastle was the first leg, but the Manly, like half-time, full-time was
we're in a
good.
bit of trouble
You're
then.
in trouble, and they came good. And then we had Roosters minus 13.5. They won by 30-odd.
Yeah.
So-
Said we were all on that one. We all said they cheated
Yeah,
and they did.
bloody Newcastle got us.
Bloody dogs, we have plenty to get through. Going to go through our Origin bets again very quickly, but we've just done a big talk on Origin 2 in the Leg Up episode 16, so check that if you haven't. Let's start with racing today.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Lead us, oh leader. No,
That's
oh
you.
captain, my
You're-
captain.
You're
That's
our
me.
captain. Oh, Borgy's the captain.
I just catch the fish.
Okay, well, because you told me to, I'm going to lead us right now into some winners. The Group 1 Winter Stakes at Eagle Farm. I'm tipping one at a bit of value. Race 8, number 9, Egg Tart at about $14. I think she's going to be super hard to beat.
Never hit with egg tart.
And
Always
she's
been
tough
on
to
it.
find.
Yeah.
But I'm about to tell you why. All right.
Okay.
She's back to mare's class, 1,400 meters first up. She's tried absolutely super. First up, last preparation, she got beat 4.3 lengths. She ran third to Winks, and second was Happy Clapper. So we know those two; they're pretty good. And before that, her other first up effort was she got beat. She ran third in the Group 2 Tramway to Coming Through and Tom Melbourne. So that's good enough form for a race like this. As I said, she's tried really good. She absolutely thrives in Queensland. She's had 4 runs in Queensland. She won the Queensland Oaks, which is a Group 1. She won a Group 2 PJ O'Shea Stakes at the Sunny Coast. She ran second in the Group 1 Doomben Cup, and she ran 5th in a Group 2 Hollandale Stakes.
She's
beating
all sorts of
2.65
horse.
lengths.
Why is it called the Tats Tiara?
The Tats Tiara, is that what the race is called? on Saturday.
What the fuck have you been calling it?
The Winter Stakes.
Sponsorship.
It used to be called the Winter Stakes.
Oh, okay. It is now called the Tats Tiara. So for anyone that is, well, for everyone that's following this and putting their bets in, it's actually race 8 at Eagle Farm, Group 1.
Tattle's Tiara. Yeah, it used to be called the Winter Stakes. I reckon that was probably 5 years ago.
No, you're old school, aren't you? You're old school.
Old school.
You can see where this bloke's forms come from. It's been drilled into him from a young age.
But yeah, I'm
I like that. I like that. His outlook, I've always followed Outback Barbie. I like Olin's horse there. Any chance?
Yeah, but like she was absolutely flying, and as I say, always forgive one bad run. She
had 2.
Ordinary last start.
And she had 2 bad runs?
2 bad ones. Oh no, I wouldn't say that the one before that was a bad one. She ran 7th, beaten 2.5 lengths in the Group 1 Kingsford Smith Stakes. Last start, she was back in class. She got beat 5.15 lengths. That was an ordinary effort because she started $2.90 favourite.
Yeah, she was
Previous to that, she was $16, $17. That's strong company. So forgive one bad run. She will be right in the finish. But I'm with Egg Tart.
A lot of good horses in this race.
Yeah, it is notoriously a good mare's race, and under these set weights conditions, it seems that set weights, it's easier to sort them out. Like if you usually back the best horse in the race under set weights conditions, you will come out on top a lot of the time. And Egg Tart, she is a top liner regardless of what she's competing
What a
in.
tart.
Nice one.
Anything else?
So
just one bet.
No.
One race, one bet this weekend, fellas.
I hope so. But no, I'm having a few bets in Queensland. There are some very good bets. Race 6 at Eagle Farm, the Tattersalls Cup. I think Big Duke is going to be super hard to beat. He's got Blake Shin in the saddle, $4.50. He was held up in the Brisbane Cup behind 60's Groove, but he cleared out and ran a clear third. He went really good there. He ran 10th in the Group 1 Sydney Cup behind Shraro. Second in the Group 1 Tancred behind Avilius. He's drawn barrier 10. He is easily the best rated horse in the race. He's going to have to give them all weight, but he is going to be super hard to beat. $4.50. I just think he's mild too good for them. Like this is back in class.
He's a standout in this race.
He's a Group 1 horse. He's a very, very, very good horse. I forgot to mention Glenn Boss is going to be riding in this meeting.
Wow, hey, Bossy.
Group
the
1
boss man.
Bossy. He's riding Egg Tart, so hopefully he can cross over from barrier 19, find a good spot for us.
The barrier is the big thing for this one, isn't it?
Yeah, well, he came over to ride. They sourced him out to ride Brutal in the Doncaster. He drew 18 or something like that. Bossy found one off the fence, one back,
Bossy.
and he was mild too good for them. So hopefully Bossy can find a spot from the outside draw there. And then we head to the 7th race at Eagle Farm. I've focused most of my attention at Eagle Farm because
What do you call this race?
Is the GH Mum.
Well done.
Open.
Called it something else.
I've drank plenty of GH Mum in my day.
Bullshit.
No, I really haven't. That's bullshit. But I actually know what it is. So
Past the mums.
Yeah.
that's a start.
It's champagne. Did you know that?
Yeah, champagne. Yeah, I love champagne. Love popping bottles.
Pop bottles.
G-Wagon.
Wrong song. Well done. Just stop lying to the listeners. You're a terrible drinker.
Yeah, bad drinker. Horrible drinker.
Who are you
good
liking
tipster.
in the GH Mum Race 7 Eagle Farm?
I like number 6 Vinland at about $5. I don't think he's very hard to find. There's a few different form lines in this race. This horse was too good for most of these horses last start at Eagle Farm over 1,600 metres. He was really strong on the line up to 1,820 metres. He gets a weight advantage for beating these horses. I just think he is a little bit of value. I expected him to be slightly shorter than I saw when I looked at the market. So $5 is a good price for him. And he's going to be hard to beat.
Get on now.
Get on now.
Before that price disappears.
2 more bets for us.
Where are we going?
One at Flemington.
Yeah.
Head right down to the last race. Flemington, race 9 over 1,400 metres. Number 7, Villamont at about $12. They were put up $15 earlier today. I got a little bit of that.
Trained by Zara in the saddle.
Stable is absolutely on
fire.
fire. Mark Zara is equal to the best rider in the country at the moment. Take out J-Mac.
What did you get this
Weight swing.
for at today?
What
$15
price?
or
He
something
said
like
that.
What's a H? 4-year-old H.
Horse.
Horse.
It's
That's
not a horse.
Yeah, it means
Yeah,
he's
it's the
got his
male.
balls.
Is it really?
Yes.
I thought 4-year-old can't be horse. Okay.
Horse.
So what
I've
did you
got
get
one-
this
there were-
fine horse at today?
There was one horse in last week. I don't know whether you guys will get it, but he is a 3R. Do you know what that is?
3. So that's it. Like, it's not a 4-year-old H. It's a 3R.
He will be a 4R.
A 4R.
Rescue horse, like from the pound?
It's not. So it obviously doesn't stand for colt or gelded.
Or maybe it's...
Ready to go. Colt.
Ready to go. I need to find what horse it was, but it was definitely
ready to run?
last weekend. No,
Red
it's
lipstick.
a rig.
Colt.
A 3-year-old rig, and it means
I'm a
one ball
32-year-old
is
rig.
up
That's
and
right,
one
I'm-
ball is down.
Huh?
Oh, why are they really focused
Yeah, I
on
don't
that
know,
area?
but yeah, that's what it means.
Is that what you call a rig?
Yeah.
So when people go, hey, big rig, to me,
Yeah,
it means
yeah.
because they can see that one's up, one's down.
Yeah.
When
Hey, big weird testicles.
when you got one testy up and one testy down.
I
you're a
never
rig.
knew that.
Yeah,
Write in if you knew that. That you learn something.
Send us a
every...
photo. No photos.
No,
What was that guy we were shouting out in the podcast?
I hadn't written back to him.
Oh,
He
okay.
just he backed every winner you've
Do you
got.
remember his name?
Charlie.
Charlie. Shout out to Charlie. Please rate and review our podcast. You just got to shout out. Tell your friends all about it. Back this horse on Saturday.
Villamont.
Flemington race 9, number 7. Villamont. He's third up. Borgy system. Ready to peak. Second up, he had no luck over 1,400 metres behind Blaze Jowski. The other horses get a weight swing on him. They had advantage by the weights of this race, but this horse swaps an apprentice for Mark Zara, so that negates the weight swing. I think he's going to be really hard to beat, and obviously some punters have already found him.
You have one more for us.
One more
Where are
at
we going?
Randwick. I don't usually bet in highway races.
You've said that before, and then bet in highway races.
I do.
It seems as though
you
you don't like to bet,
I was going to say,
but then you
The only
just
time
do.
we would ever hear you say I don't like to bet in highway races is when you
Followed
then
by a
follow it with
tip.
a bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So usually I don't like to bet in
What
highway
race
races.
is
They're
this?
not my favourites. Randwick race 2.
So you know they're predicting it's a heavy 9 there.
Yeah,
It's been
so I looked at the
absolutely
weather.
pumping down.
It's going to be a heavy track because Thursday it's supposed to be okay, Friday okay, Saturday showers. So
Showers.
it's going to be raining
Yeah,
on
okay.
Saturday. We're going to get a heavy track. Not sure about this horse on a heavy track, but he should have won his last 2. It's number 14. Nashian, Robbie Dolan's in the saddle. 53 kilos down to 51 kilos. Absolutely no weight on the back. Should have made a back-to-back wins last start at Taree. Had absolutely no luck. Was
I was going
held
to say,
up.
this thing ran at Taree last time, didn't it?
Yeah.
I remember that.
1,400 metres back to 1,200 metres. 5 weeks in between runs. Been freshened up. Had a really nice tick-over trial. $34 is absolutely huge odds. Do you have a price for me at the moment? Still $34?
Oh, $34 still.
Yeah, that's a good price. Take that. He's also accepted at Coffs Harbour on Friday. So don't be surprised if he runs on Friday. And if he does, bet up.
Where's he going Friday, do you think?
Coffs Harbour race 8.
Right, okay.
So dual
Okay, keep
acceptor.
an eye out for that. I will remind me of that
He's
one.
drawn poorly on Saturday, but I don't know. Maybe they'll take him to the highway and have a throw at the stumps.
Yeah,
I hope
okay.
they do. I like the $31. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, but heavy 9.
You're a no. What are you backing in the race? We backed Irish Shongs the other week. He was pretty good. On
I
a
like
heavy
Rev It Up Red Nut, if I'm honest.
track. Is that because
Uh,
we've been talking about rigs?
Oh, you know what? You know how I started just tipping 13s?
Yeah.
The last couple of weeks I've just been saying names because of whatever reason, and they all seem to be number 13. Look at the trainer here.
What,
Number 13,
What's the trainer? I'm not.
T. Burley.
T. Burley.
Because
Why?
we're
we
based
live
here in Burley Heads. Jay Ford's in the saddle. Rev It Up Red Nut coming out of barrier 4.
Tash
Number 13.
Burley.
Hold on, I'm going to
Do you remember who Jay Ford used to ride?
Don't know.
What horse made him famous?
J Ford.
Why haven't I got best bets on this thing?
I don't know.
It's
We
not,
just had a King Stand Stakes and he won it. And he was owned and trained by a taxi driver. And maybe he had a big clash with Apache Cat in the West once in the Winterbottom Stakes.
Remember Apache Cat? That was a long time ago.
Takeover Target.
Takeover Target.
What a horse.
Takeover Target
favourite.
won like a triple crown or something, didn't he?
Yeah, he won. Oh, he was a champion sprinter.
It had the red dots.
Yeah, he
I
was a
remember
champion
the I remember
sprinter.
the silks.
He won
Rev
the
it
King
up.
Stand Stakes. Which
Red
was,
Nut,
What price?
$9.
Oh, it's third up. That's the Borgy system.
Third up, improved at a second run back from a break, finishing on the place getters' heels at Randwick last start. Any further improvement third up would see her right in the finish.
Oh yeah.
Who's T. Burley?
Tash Burley.
Girl.
Trains at Goulburn.
She's out of Goulburn.
Yeah.
I like her. I'm following her.
Okay.
How do I black book her? You can actually do that, RaceNet.
You can, yeah.
Thanks.
Just press the
You
black
black book
book.
the jockey. the trainer.
Trainer.
But yeah, do
On your
that.
Tash, get into them.
Can you tell me what it says about our horse?
Oh, shit, I've already turned it off.
Oh,
Let me have a look.
shit.
Sorry.
You don't know what it says about Nashian. I need to know.
Yeah, mate,
need
I
to-
got it here. Oh, how do you get out of that? Can't knock the form with 2 wins from 6 attempts this campaign and placed at trial since last race 40 days ago. Has it been 40 days since it raced last?
I said that. 5 weeks between
Little
runs.
spell.
Sorry. A lot of time
Half spell.
I'm doing other stuff. I'm not listening.
Oh, you're editing. You're producing.
No, I'm trying to read what I'm going to say next.
Oh,
usually from Best Bets.
So you're saying it's not ad lib?
Wide barrier is a concern. To prefer to watch go around. So they're saying leave it alone.
What losers?
Yeah, well, Best Bets, stick it up your ass.
What are we doing next? Are we doing Origin, Borgy betting?
Hey, give me.
we're doing
Have you got
AFL?
a bet for us, Borgy?
For the NRL, the internationals.
We got the internationals. You actually gave us a cracker in the episode 16.
I like that one.
If you want to pop it in here, you can. Don't give away the full bet because that is
will be-
exclusively to episode 16. The clam bet.
Exclusively the clam bet. Now, so there's 3 international games on the weekend for us to get our fix of NRL. All games are actually on Saturday.
Saturday. 'Cause
So
you got,
one of them starts at 3:41 p.m. So just be very specific.
where would that be? Very Pacific.
Specific
No,
in
'cause
the
it's probably
Pacific.
Pacific.
Yeah. Okay. Very good.
Thank you.
So in the first game, you got New Zealand versus Tonga. I'm sticking with the favourites here, New Zealand.
Oh,
I know
okay.
they lost their captain, Dallin Watene-Zelezniak. Surely won't be playing after he copped a
that
good
egg.
knock on the head
Bye-bye
last
egg.
week.
That's what you get for leaving the Panthers,
That's
eh?
what you get for leaving
Ya
the
dog.
Panthers.
They've got a good side. That's going to be a cracking
What
game.
Yeah,
game.
that'll be a really
No
good
for feeder.
game. No for feeder.
So that's a hard one for the Tongans to lose. But do you remember this game in the World Cup? It was titillating.
Yeah, it was good. They actually
good.
named Dallin. I don't know if he's going to play.
Yeah, they have.
Oh, can you please tell me how Kieran Foran is not halfback
Oh.
for the Kiwis?
So I know he's the only one at the Dogs that you like at the moment. Oh, yeah. That's beyond me.
That's beyond absolute. Benji Marshall is a champion player, but Kieran Foran is just he literally is one of the best halfbacks in the competition, regardless if he's playing for the Bulldogs.
Wait, what do you know about Andrew Fafita?
3-game suspension.
Does that carry into the internationals?
Yep. He's
Yes.
named in the team list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I don't think he plays. I thought I read that today.
I tell you what happens though. Their club would have wanted to get named because it counts as a
it counts
game.
as a
Yeah,
game.
okay,
Yeah, for
okay.
sure. The Sharks are rubbing their hands together. Though, look, this will be a great game. Like the Tonga team
Can't wait for this
of
game.
a couple of years ago
When
it
is
was
this?
it was a bit sort of
Friday,
not
is it?
much.
No,
now you have a
Saturday,
look.
3:41.
Hopewadi, Daniel Tupou, Katoni Staggs, Solomon Akata, Fusatua, Asiata in the halves with Lolaia.
Lolo here.
Andrew
Lolaia.
Fafita, if he was available. Takiaho's in there. Pangai Jr., because he turned his back on the Blues, of course.
Let's not forget about the big fella down
And
the bottom.
Taumalolo. Like, this is a very for real
Who
team.
do you want in the when they do the they
Oh, yeah,
surround and they
yeah.
drop and who's I hope Tamalolo's in the middle.
that pack.
Can we do that once?
Maybe
can
not
do
just for
that.
three of us.
I did it once at my house. But a blanket, and I just dropped it and popped up.
Have I told you the story where I did the haka?
Don't. You will offend a lot of our followers.
Can you do it?
Do you want to do this now or next
Yeah, do it now.
podcast?
No, leave it for next
no,
podcast.
do
Because
this.
I got
Next
something as well.
podcast.
Because growing up in Byron, we learnt the haka. Did you
I
guys learn the
did
haka?
too.
Oh,
We'll put-
okay.
We'll put it on the podcast for next week.
Okay.
But let me say,
Yeah.
like,
He
Tonga's
wants you to
pack.
stop
their
talking.
hooker, that Havili, is a monster as well.
Yeah.
Like, they have a
be
massive
big.
pack, Tonga.
Surely they'll tire, but that
They
might
won't
be their
tire.
undoing. But
Fanua Blake.
yeah, they're right there. So I like
Who's the number
I'm
17
sticking with
for
New
Tonga?
Zealand there.
Satili Tupanua.
Tupanua.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm sticking with New Zealand there. The next game, there was all this controversy regarding Fiji, Lebanon. If there was some stuff there about the Lebanese.
There's no market on this, by the way.
Yeah, they actually suspended it for a little bit. But I've got a Fiji halftime, full-time. There's really, you got to try and find some value there. Look, I'm going with Fiji halftime, full-time. I'm going to get $1.33. If I wasn't there, I'd be looking around some try scorers because that game will have points.
Kikau's playing for Fiji.
Mate, he will get over the line.
Can you have a try scoring market on him? Two or more tries?
2.
I think let's have a look at Kickout's just anytime try scorer market.
So why? Can only
They've
one-
really reduced the markets though in what I'm looking at.
They're
It's
scared.
very very
they've
hard.
they've taken the market up. Is can Tarek Sims play for Fiji or just
How
Corbin?
does this work?
Because can Corbin
No,
play?
Corbin can.
Corbin
But Tarek's
can,
playing for New South Wales.
yeah, but Corbin can play for Queensland.
yeah, it's weird.
Different dads, maybe.
I think it's just a free for all, like with the other countries.
Let's also remember who the best Sims football player is in that family. Rua.
Right. So
Um,
look in the Fijian team, Vunivalu's there, Sivo's there. I'd be definitely having a play
This will be a
around
big
some
blowout, I reckon.
some either points
How is
or
this-
try scorers with kick out as well. But I'm going a very simple Fiji halftime, Fiji full-time $1.33. Leads me to my last leg, Samoa versus PNG. All respect to PNG, I think Samoa are going to really put on a masterclass here. I'm taking Samoa minus 10 points at halftime.
Can't agree
just
with him.
because I need to find some value. Get $2.10. The three together, unboosted, $4.66. I think it's a nice one.
What an
Mate,
absolute
can I
fill
just
up.
say,
I think you're on it.
What a well done for you finding value in this round. It's
Tough.
bloody hard, yeah.
Like the
$4.60.
Lebanon Fiji game, Fiji's $1.03 or
How are
something.
you, I have not got a market for Lebanon.
Fiji are $1.13 and Samoa are $1.10. So you got to find something around that.
Okay. We got to wrap it up. We've got pizza coming in 5 minutes.
Oi, AFL.
AFL,
You got
I'll be
30
really
seconds.
quick. I got two bets. 6 games this weekend, round 14, the third part of the bye series rounds. How freaking ridiculous. Have one weekend off and blah, blah, blah. Round 14 multi, I like 4 legs. I like the Swannies on Friday night against Hawthorn. Big Bud is up and about. Hawthorn did lose to Essendon last week, as we know. They'd be coming back, but I don't know. I have less faith in them than I did last week, trust me, with Hawthorn. I think Big Bud will kick a bag against his former club. I then like Saturday afternoon's game, Brisbane Lions versus St Kilda in Melbourne. Brisbane are the favourite at $1.73. The line is minus 5.5. I think that is money for jam. They would not like to have been beaten by Carlton when they were 6 goals up.
Whew.
They're a pride team. Oh, Lion pride.
Lion Pride, yeah.
How
that's
good's
good.
that?
Nice one.
Brisbane Lions minus 5.5, $1.90. Saturday night, Geelong Cats, they cannot be stopped. They'll get it done down in Port. Port had a big game last week against Fremantle. They'll be tired. I know they're coming off the back of having the bye in round 12, but yeah.
And they travelled too, didn't they, last week?
Yeah.
Added
The free. It's only, I don't know.
Port Adelaide. Yeah.
It's shorter, but yeah, I think you got to be the best team you can possibly be for the whole year against Geelong at the moment. Geelong are paying $1.47, by the way. So, yeah. And then I'm going to round it off on Sunday because I just want to have a bet on Sunday. Collingwood is playing Western Bulldogs. I'm just going to take them the win in this because I ain't greedy. $5.52 boosted over $6.10. But my two favourite teams, Collingwood, Queensland, are playing on Sunday. This baby moon has literally been
How good.
put away. We
Sorry, Dale, no time to chat. Watching the sports.
We've got the property, we've got the bath and the outdoor fire, and the dog can come. We've planned this perfectly, but 3:30 Sunday arvo, we are perching up, bottle of red wine
For you.
Yeah, no, Elisa's drank all through the pregnancy, which is great. No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
She's really committed to her
When are you
smoking
coming
too. Probably never after saying that.
Yeah. That's what I'd suggest.
So, yeah, I'm liking the Collingwood game. I've got a 4-leg, 2 in-game multi. You can do this. The good folks at Ladbrokes will allow you. Unsponsored. We're going to start off Sunday afternoon.
Sorry
Collingwood.
to interrupt, but I have to go and check on this pizza.
Is that dude
You
at the
guys
door?
keep going.
We'll wrap it up.
So you keep going. I'll be back.
Sorry,
in just
this
a tick.
wasn't planned, but we're starving. So Sunday afternoon, I like Collingwood minus 22.5 against the Western Bulldogs. Total points over 171.5. It's Etihad. It's Sunday. They're both fairly fresh off buys, or, previous buy. No weather affects it in Etihad. It's a beautiful day down there anyway. The roof will probably be closed because for some reason Etihad, they close the roof when the weather's good and blah, blah, blah. I think it'll be an absolute fill-up with goals. So that's paying... why isn't this thing giving me... Anyway, have a look at it. Collingwood minus 22.5. Total points over in the Collingwood Western Bulldogs game. Then into Kalen Ponga, anytime try scorer. Queensland win. Just win. $15.92 boosted over $18.50.
Wow.
That's Woodhead's Sunday special.
Sounds like an absolute fill-up.
I don't think Queensland will win, and I don't think... I think Collingwood might win, but not by 22.5. I think this affects them. This Stevenson stuff.
Well, give us a quick origin tip.
Mate, I've got
Blues.
to stay
You've got the Blues.
true with the Blues.
True blue.
They
Is it me and you?
Okay, we've done a lot of singing today.
Is it Mama
It's
Brown?
against them, but I think that they, Freddie Fittler knows how desperate this is, and I think that's what. I think it'll get them over the line. I think I have faith in my Panthers halves. They'll get there for us.
Is that your phone ringing? I think it's... I can't wait for Sunday's game. For Sunday's game.
Origin?
Yeah. Just both of them. It's just... I love it. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to wrap it up.
Let's do it.
That's it.
We've got
bet
Blake's,
slip.
Yep, we've done them all.
The bet slip has been really well received. Thank you so much. We'd love your your feedback on this. If you like the two programs being separate, whatever you want, let us know. We're always open. Like we always say, please like and share. Please rate and review the podcast. And that's it. Everyone enjoy a huge weekend of sport and footy. You too. We're wrapping up. Say goodbye.
See you guys. Good luck on the weekend.
See you, punters.
See you, fellas and ladies.
Bye. Did you get the pizza?